Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. As you can see today, I'm actually in En Gedi right now. Behind me, we have the Dead Sea, and past that we have Jordan. And if you could listen closely, you hear a few people talking, but you hear the beautiful waterfall of the spring of En Gedi. And it's tremendous down here right now. Because this week's Parsha is Parshat Shemini. And in this week's Parsha, Rabbi Moshe Feinstein asks a question. And this week, it's called Parshat Shemini because on the 8th day, after setting up the Mishkan and everything for it, is the inauguration day. It's the big day. They're getting ready. So on the 8th day, Hashem tells Aaron and his son, and Moshe and his sons, go take korbanot. And Rabbi Moshe Feinstein asks, how can they just go take korbanot? They did no preparation. Most of the time, of some of the korbanot, you need at least 4 days of preparation. It's a laborious thing. How can you just go right away? So he learns out from here a beautiful message. That the 7 days before inauguration day, they were learning from Moshe how to do all the service in the Mishkan and everything. And then on inauguration day, they can't just take a break. They can't just start preparing korbanot for 4 days later, right? They go straight from mitzvah to mitzvah. They don't take a break. There's no such thing as a break when it comes to Judaism. You go straight from mitzvah to mitzvah. So it's a beautiful, beautiful lesson that we learn out from this week's Parsha. Now, why am I in En Gedi right now? So as famously known, David HaMelech, King David, wrote many parts of Tehillim here in En Gedi. And relating to the message of going straight from mitzvah to mitzvah in this week's Parsha, we learn out beautifully in Tehillim Nun Aleph, Tehillim 51, which is customary to say actually this week, because this week is Parshat Para, a special Shabbat leading up to Pesach. So it's customary to say this Tehillim this week. And in this Tehillim, David is pleading Hashem, please don't kill me. Right? I know I did a terrible sin, adulterous sin with Bathsheba, but please don't kill me. I want to keep doing mitzvot. And he says the famous line, something we all say 3 times a day before Shemona Esrei. So he's telling Hashem, please don't take my opportunity to do mitzvot away. I don't want to take a break. I know I sinned, but please don't kill me. Mitzvah is my life. I want to go straight from mitzvah to mitzvah, exactly embodying the message from this week's Parsha. So how is that applicable to each and every one of us? Next week is Rosh Chodesh Nisan. As it says in Bamidbar, on the Torah reading we read for every Rosh Chodesh, the Rosh Chodesh Nisan is Chodesh Chodesh LeChodeshei Hashanah. Rosh Chodesh Nisan next week is like a Rosh Hashanah. It's the start of the new year. So for all of us, it's the start of the new year for us. It's the time of hitchadshut, of renewal. So for us, it's time. If we got off the mitzvah horse, let's jump back on. This is the perfect time of year. And it's no coincidence that this week's message falls out in the month of Nisan. And more to that, just another little piece to go straight from mitzvah to mitzvah, we see in Yom Kippurim, since we're just coming out of Purim right now, in Yom Kippur is Yom Kippurim. Right after Yom Kippur ends, we go straight into the mitzvah of Sukkot. We start building our sukkahs. So too, right after Purim, which is what happened last week, we start going in to Pesach, right? It says in Gemara Megillah that we're samuch geula legeula. We put the redemption of Purim close to the redemption of Pesach, which is especially applicable to this year. So for us, these are just more proofs that we should not, if we got off the horse, let's jump back on. Let's go mitzvah to mitzvah. And with that, I wish you a great Shabbos, and let's take a look at this beautiful scenery.